Hello, guys, and welcome back to the 8th episode of the What If series, A Character Was in Pillar Chase 2. Today, we are at the mother from Tattletale, or in other words, Mama Tattletale, which I think is a pretty dumb name, but I guess we're going with it. So, she is the main antagonist of the game Tattletale, even though being a mother, her children, Tattletales, really despise her for some reason. We do not know why. So, the first ability, Babysit, 10 cooldown. This is her main ability and helps her actually start getting players. Mama summons a Tattletale, which will follow the nearest player. Once the Tattletale reaches the player, they will jump into the player's arms, in which the player will need to groom and feed the Tattletale. Not like that way, Drake. If they fail to do so, the lower they are, the faster Mama is. Well, the lower their stats are, the faster Mama is near them. Mama will be much faster when near you, and the player will be highlighted. Stations to groom and feed Tattletales are scattered around the map, being in set locations on each map. When interacting with a station, they will refill their specific stat fully. She can only have 5 in play at a time, with 2 blue, 2 purple, and 2 yellow, 2 purple, and 1 blue. I may have messed up. Alright, so, now, her speed boosts are kind of insane. So, she has a 25% increased speed. If they have one of their stats low, making, I believe, the speed around 22. And, with two stats low, both of the stats low, 75% more speed. Well, it doesn't stack. But that means Mama Tattletale will have 27 speed, which I believe may be close to the fastest in the game, besides Pillar X. Anyways, let's move on to her second ability, Mother's Protection, with a cooldown of 8. When used, Mother leaps towards the direction she is in. If they do not have a Tattletale or their Tattletale has no low stats, it only does 20 damage. This is similar to Omniloticus's dash or leap, but if they have a Tattletale with one low stat, 40 damage instead. If they have a Tattletale with two low stats, it does 65 damage. So you against Mother, you do not want to have a low Tattletale, and if you do, then you're practically done for. And now on to her stats. 30 damage per hit, allowing for her to 4-shot or 2-shot, depending on if their stats are low. Sprint amount is 80, or her sprint, her sprint. God, bro, I can't think. Sprint's drain, or yeah, is like 8 per second. So she can run for 10 seconds. Her attack speed is 1 attack per second, and her sprint speed is 18. Or stamina drain, yeah. Well, stamina drain is 8 per second. I'm sorry, I can't think today. So, yeah. And for her M1, bites the player with her teeth. Now onto the death messages. The second one I made up by myself, and the first one I found from the game. The first one, the pitter-patter of your little feet led Mama right to them. Or you. I think I may have just copy and pasted it a little too wrong, but it makes sense because Mama is always going to find you. It feels like you're guaranteed to at least encounter Mama once per game. But you can say that for all of the monsters. Now, on to the second one. I trusted you with my children. How dare you? And that is a death by Mother's Protection. And now, the summary. Mama is an ambush attacker, relying on Tattletales to attack babysitters. Well, not attack babysitters. On Tattletales to attack babysitters while you're at your strongest, having to decide either to keep a person alive or and hope they don't attempt to take care of your tattletale or wait for them to be the final survivor, making it easier to win. So, she is a very she is one of the more skilled characters because she's very punishable, pretty easily punishable, but you just also have to keep an eye on the players that are trying to take care of your tattletales. So yeah, that will be it for this episode. I know it was a quick one. I hope you like this new format. I made it up in like 2 days or so, and I will see. Remember to like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment for the algorithm, which would be very nice. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.